North Korea is their inability to compromise. North Korea has virtually isolated itself from the entire world and refuses to agree with the United States and any other world powers. Conflict in North Korea began during the Korean Wars. Japan used to rule the Korean peninsula through imperialism. The Soviet Union openly declared war on Japan and, through agreement with the United States, took control north of Korea on the 38th parallel. During this time, Japan also surrendered to the U.S. forces occupying South Korea. The Korean War began in the 1950s when North Korea began invading South Korea's borders. The United Nations, with the U.S. as their main supporter, brought aid to South Korea while China provided aid for its communist counterpart, North Korea. The Korean War ended on July 27, 1953, with armistice was signed, but no peace was ever found. After the war, a demilitarized zone was constructed between North and South Korea, becoming an extremely dangerous zone throughout the entire world. This shows the military present in both countries. The government believes that in order to achieve dominance, troops must be in high numbers, showing the dangerous nature of this zone. Today, the United States is committed to defending South Korea under the terms of mutual defense treaty between the United States and the Republic of Korea, while China still has secured an alliance with North Korea. Humanitarian efforts have been made to help and support the refugees which have fled from North Korea, but not much is being done offensively to attack North Korea. The U.S. has adopted a strategic patience policy, meaning that the U.S. believes that North Korea is not a big threat and the U.S. can wait for North Korea to make its own decision to denuclearize their country. North Korea has isolated itself from the world, and we as a society are allowing them to. The most recent interaction the United States has had with North Korea was during the Sony hacking commenced by North Korea. This regional conflict will spread to a global conflict because of North Korea's present involvement with the United States. Both countries have many different cultural aspects, and North Korea has threatened the U.S. in the past, meaning it is likely global conflict would ensue. This global conflict will involve mainly nuclear, economic, cultural, and social aspects. In 2010 alone, North Korea threatened a preemptive nuclear attack 20 times and are rumored to have an estimated 40 to 10 nuclear weapons. North Korea has threatened to attack before, and they will not hesitate with nuclear weaponry in a global conflict. If the U.S. was to attack North Korea, this could lead to the frustration of China, and China in return could put embargoes on goods, crashing the world economy and making this a very major global economic problem. North Korea also has a very social and cultural values that lack many of Western society's values. They lack many common freedoms of movement, speech, information, and religion. Through these lacks of freedoms, North Koreans have a very strong sense of nationalism because it is the only thing they are allowed to believe. The government basically brainwashes the people to believe in everything the regime believes in, causing a strong nationalistic value for North Korea, and allowing North Koreans to think of themselves as a dominant culture. Western values overpower these values, causing global conflict socially and culturally. To prevent this global conflict, the world needs to be educated on North Korea's current situation. Once the stigma around North Korea is broken, then other countries can help the citizens of North Korea and help bring them to freedom. By liberating the people, the communist regime will soon fall, and if all else fails, nuke North Korea.